Hey, welcome back. It's good to see you. Well, this weekend felt pretty good. Saturday I got quite a bit done. Let's get out of the door here. Saturday I felt like I got quite a bit done by making the short videos of and having the camera and talking to you all and basically being accountable on everything I did. It actually felt pretty good. I'm actually pretty excited, and I've been watching some stuff on how to try to improve YouTube or videos so it's actually more fun to do this. Because one of the things I noticed making videos is I enjoy making videos, and I used to be excited about my videos. I actually watched them and I was critical of them, but I enjoyed watching them. And then lately I just pump out videos, as you guys seen, and so what I'm gonna try to do is make videos that I actually enjoy watching. That way, I mean, if I enjoy it, you guys are most likely gonna enjoy it. So what do I have planned for today? Today we're gonna split some wood, get ready for winter. We got a bunch of wood from our neighbor that they cut some trees down, so we want to split some wood to get ready. In the end of July, I believe it is, I'm renting a firewood processor from a friend. That we'll have some video of that, and that way we'll have a ton of firewood, probably enough to last us a couple years. What's next? Let's get started doing firewood, and we'll see how much we can get done today.
It's time for somewhere new, where it's summertime all year long, somewhere where the kids can play and the dogs can run, and feel free without getting lost. So why do you say time for a change? So let's light these tires and leave this town. We can drive on out if we leave right now. There's nothing left for us round here but the same old bars with the same old beers. And I believe that you and I deserve a little more than just getting by. So why do you say to somewhere new? I ain't got time, honey, all I need is you. It's time for a shake-up.
Okay, you can see we got quite a bit done. I mean, this stuff here and back over here is old from last year. All this is from last year. And then new, it's right about the edge of the screen on the right. All that's what we split in the past couple days and today and stacked. We still got more here. Got a little bit split here we need to stack, and then you can see the stacks of trunks we have there we need to split, but the trailer is empty. Well, that felt pretty good. We didn't get it all done. And I really wasn't planning to get it all done. Really, I just wanted to get the trailer cleaned off. I need to run a bunch of scrap metal. I have a ton of scrap metal that I acquired when working at the dealership. Basically anything they had scrap metal that they didn't want to scrap it themselves, so I would take anything. There would be some guys at the shop that would, any of the parts that they replaced, they'd take themselves, but they didn't want anybody else's, and so that's why I wanted the trailer. My goal today was really to get that cleaned off so I can run scrap this week. Let's see how much more we can get done today. I mean, I'm liking this getting productive thing. Being productive, getting things done. It's feeling good. Okay, so starting out a new day. What's my plan today? Well, I'm running into town right now. I've got to, I call it giving blood. My wife laughs at me, and they're taking blood. I don't know what they're, we've got to give vials of blood. Anyway, I think 2 for testing for my testosterone estrogen levels, because I think it's every 3 months he wants to retest and look at my levels and make sure everything's good. It was, whenever he first put me on stuff, it was testosterone went high, estrogen went high, and so then it was trying to just keep my levels in a safe zone. And so I think it took about 9 months, and the last time I went in, everything was good. Now it's basically just rechecking every so often to maintain and make sure everything's good. Okay, it's later in the day. I had to run a bunch of errands. I finished up that Audi, so that is ready to go back tomorrow morning. And now I'm pulling in a 2004, what is this, Chevy Silverado. And we've got, customer has had a code for it before, had a code for fuel assist. I forgot what it was. He told me a code I think that he had, but he said it's running weird and doing some weird stuff. And what he's read up on, it needs a fuel injection pressure regulator on the pump. I think Ford calls them volume control valves usually. He wants that replaced, so I got one of those in, and we're going to replace it. Job says it's supposed to take 4 hours or so. We'll see. On this truck, it's actually the first time I've ever done one, so we'll see how long it takes. I probably won't make a video on it because I don't have the experience to tell you guys if there's a quicker way or if this is actually fixing it, so I don't feel confident making a video to teach anybody anything on. That took me 3 hours or something. That was my first time doing one of those. That's what it looks like right here. Come on, focus on that. There we are. So that basically controls the high pressure fuel coming out of the high pressure pump to the rail. I think he was having idle issues and drivability concerns, and that was a pretty common issue with it from what I was reading as well. So it's worth a shot. That one I got Tamerex, the replacement. I think they're around $900 or $90 or something, or $90 to $100. So actually got that done a lot quicker. Once I got going, I kind of got motivated and was really getting involved in it. Kind of, I don't know, it just felt good. So I kept going. I was on a roll, wanted to get it done. Morning, how's everybody doing? I don't know if you're watching this in the afternoon or the morning, but well, it's probably about 11 o'clock here. So I guess it's still morning, about noon. What do we have planned for today? I don't know, I got a cat following me. Dog over there keeps tracking me. First I need to drive this old tow truck. Customer's gonna come pick it up. I went to charge the AC and the compressor won't turn on, and then the blower motor's turning on, but it's really loud, and I've got so much time and money into this right now. I contacted the owner and let him know what was going on, and he wants to just hold off on fixing that stuff, and he wants to put a bed on it and kind of get it road worthy before we put more money into it. Obviously we'll fix that stuff, but as long as this thing's been sitting, he'd like to move forward with the other stuff. And once he gets the other stuff, that should be a relatively quick repair, since now we're just down to AC and heat, and it's still towards the end of May, so we've still got some time before he it's going to be a farm truck, so he's got some time before he really needs heat. AC you can live without. When you own your own shop and it's on your property, you continue to work even on normal days off. That's what I did yesterday too, fixing my own truck. So I'll have a video on that coming up. On basically, I created my own headache on that. So you'll see, hopefully you guys can learn from my mistake or mishap or whatever you want to call it. So let's get to driving this truck. Just got done driving the tow truck, put a couple miles on it, stayed close to the shop. Boy, it's bouncy as hell. Just with that, it's a 550 single cab, short bed basically, or short wheelbase. and that thing will shake your teeth like crazy. It started smoking the last few times I've started and ran it, and I was a little worried that something was going on, but the more I drove it, the better it got up to temp, continued to run. I'm gonna let it set for probably about 15-20 minutes, check fluids, check over everything, make sure everything's good, and then try to restart, make sure it restarts, which it should. Hasn't given me any issues any other time, but then it's ready to go to the customer. So then we'll move on to the next thing.